so that it doesn't just get like dispelled with the Heavenly Grace. Toby knowing all the little tricks. Toby now. It's level 4 on the Drow. Toby could have been in trouble.
Yeah, need to be careful. The slowdown is there, but forcing him back really far. And that is a little bit scary. If Drow's just free to beat away and Fishman goes down.
Die.
Taiga is the one that draws that first blood. DM trying to get some separation. Does still have the swashbuckle. And that keeps him away from Watson.
Nicely done. EZM puts down the sentry. Got to spot the positioning from it. But now we're seeing lots of rune contention, and Taiga playing near the cliff, waiting to try to bait Fishman, perhaps. Mid lane.
The movement in. They find him. Stormer, level 6. BZM in some trouble. Misha tries to keep him alive. The slowdown, but it's not going to be enough. Stormer finds that kill, and Taiga also in some trouble up in the top lane. Gets punched one more time by that Slark. So good rotations coming out.
Love the move coming out from Katomi. This is why we've talked so much and revered his giving Katomi the lane as they usually do, and just farming jungle and forcing OG's hand.
Katomi found, lifted.
Who found
Where's
who?
the rest of his team? Taiga nowhere to be found. He is in trouble. And they're all over to the side there. Taiga tries to keep himself alive a little bit longer, but it's not going to happen. The jump in comes out. DM thinks about the TP away, does not want to be here anymore. Misha also pops the ulti. BZM TP's out. So as soon as all the big ultimates are popped, OG just evacuate.
I love how, I really like how Entity's posture. They're forcing their hand, right? They're like, yep, come to us. We still have our ult at the rest. I feel like they're going to be able to steamroll over this Drow, but let's see if they can. They have great vision up too. So they have this deep ward. This is the specialty of Katomi. We've seen on his tree. Look at this. They have full information right now. Uh-oh.
They see everybody. They know DM's alone in the mid. They jump onto him. Good blink away. Runs into some more. Has those Greaves still, but just gets eliminated. He did not stand a chance.
And
Misha
now,
was coming in, but
BZM.
He's in trouble. Needs to get out of there. The overgrowth comes out. Does he have a way to TP away in time? No. The leash, the turn, the bloodstone. It's pretty good for the heals, but it's not enough. Way too much damage.
And, oh, Stormer even gets Misha. This feels like the game has just completely gone into Entity's favor. They just waited patiently for this timing. They still have global. Scouting with Wolves.
Ready, pops that shapeshift. EZM runs into everybody. Turns, silent, still willing to stick around and fight. Drow has that Aegis. Katomi finds the jump. DM immediately turns, gets the rolling thunder off. Misha taking a ton of damage. He dies. No ability to get back into this fight, and the rest of OG just need to run away.
Buyback.
Okay.
It's an exorcism forced, only to get a support kill.
And it's mainly just that big differential of gold between the supports, obviously, and then also the Pango DM behind the Lycan.
Yeah, just still the nature of how the draft works versus the Drow. Right now there's an Aegis, and we still see Entity perhaps looking to just fight into it.
Oh, Yuragi. Manta back away, tries to separate, just has to run. Taiga's already dead.
Uh-oh. BZM.
He's in trouble. The BKBs are doing so much work. He is gone. And now Yuragi also in trouble. Forced to BKB out of there. The damage, it's not quite enough. He barely lives.
They were split up completely. They need to have like perfect position.
BZM gonna hook up with his team as they head together up into the high ground.
Watson almost has a nullifier of his own now too, so I mean they can easily now focus onto both of these targets, the Lesh and the Drow, whoever is graced. Guardian Angel. It's Taiga. Alright, Fishman.
In pretty far with DM. They find him.
Katomi, 4-man root.
And suddenly the global comes out. They need to back away. Got to keep their buddies alive. Do they have anything there at all? They get the GA off, but it's not going to be enough. Yuragi being covered by DM for his retreat. So another round of these supports just dead as Yuragi hoping to find a way out of there. The silence comes out, still has BKB, and then also a Hurricane Pike again in a second, gets the push away, but DM in trouble. He manages to actually survive through that first salvo, but the jump away, and he's good. Now are they in too far? Nope, Watson's right there, and the BKB comes out. Katomi onto DM, trying to keep him alive. They have one buyback. Taiga in. Dude, they're diving behind the tier 3 towers, and Rubik able to steal Depth Shroud.
Okay.
Oh,
Toby.
man.
Maybe Toby doesn't get away either. I think, yeah, he looks dead.
Nice rotation in. They went way too far on Entity, and OG able to punish.
Couple mistakes coming out from them. I mean, still looking really comfortable for them, but I think
come on and contest this, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it in time.
No, it's gone.
They move in a little bit too late. Will find a quick little bash there, and well, Yuragi's trying to punch into Watson. They find him there. Fourth staff keeps him away. Now the roll back and forth. BZM right on top, finds it onto Fishman, blows him up, and now they're running for more. Need to be careful. They find him before the Dark Pact. The stun follow-up, Watson not quite going to connect in time. Silence out, but Watson taking so much damage. OG, this is actually working. They take down the Slark once.
He put the refresher shard.
He does not have another round of Exo. The turn onto him and just drops down to death. He doesn't have buyback. They bought out for this. Everybody has to run. Taiga stealing the overgrowth.
My God.
OG, they've actually done it. What an unbelievable fight. They needed perfect everything, and they got it.
He's 40 gold short of the buyback. He's probably telling his team, go find him.
Homie lays down a ward. OG trying to play around one of their own, and Toby's going to walk right under it. Wait, they all are.
They've got wolf vision.
The lift. He's in trouble. Yuragi right on top of him, pops that BKB, but the BKB from Yuragi is bigger. Trying to get up close, trying to break through that Agi. Taiga's dead, but Yuragi just still blinking away and killing him. Yuragi gets up on the high ground. Oh, the cliffing. The cliffing is sometimes good, sometimes bad, and this time it's amazing. Although now Watson's stuck up there. They need to get him back down. The depth shroud keeps Watson stuck. He's able to get the jump away, but the lift, they pull him back, can't quite get him down.
They're using themselves aggressively. There is a ward here for Entity for a moment. So they're going to see BZM. They're going to port over.
God. They need to get here quickly to take that ward out.
There's no Omni.
What?
He's in.
Oh my God, they found him. OG, the positioning, this has been the problem. If they get caught out here, they're in a terrible spot. Yuragi's dead. Yuragi in a ton of trouble.
He's rooted.
But the root comes out. Katomi on him. OG, they just walk out under a ward, aggressively positioned, no D ward. Oh man, that one hurts.
It was like, what, the last 10 seconds of the ward as well, I believe? The ward is now gone, so they're pinging it, being like, there was a ward there. But very aggressive. Instantly spotted. Exorcism still on cooldown, but they're going to kill it so fast. Drow's not going to respawn in time.
Throw out one round of the Swash. And the Gleipnir, given that vision, BZM throws out the split earth, and the lift now, they find the tree. He's gone.
It's a global.
Now can they find anything else? Drow back up 5 seconds away. BZM trying to survive through all of that damage. The BKB is there, and Toby right on top of him as well. DM positioned to kind of defend against him.
DM.
Taiga jumps in. There's the chase. Watson has to back away. So Ragi back up again.
Tomi uses the buyback.
Tries to get it, BZM. They snatch the Aegis on Watson, but that's the Aegis on to the Slark. But they run in with BZM. He's able to steal a Refresher Shard. He's going to pop it here in a moment. It's a stun. Huge win for him. Turns it around, trying to survive. Pops that Refresher and is able to get out of there scot-free. Hex for the moment. Misha tried to get out on the other side, but it's not quite going to be there. The Tier 4 towers are starting to take damage. BZM going to TP away, and that is good.
And Stormstormer knows that he can't just go for Overwhelming Blink, even though he's got the components.
X there, BZM immediately taking it off, doing the damage to the Tier 3. There's no glyph. No glyph here. Throws out the split earths. Stun, jump, Toby, gone. They find another. Taiga, he gets away. Katomi looking for a big overgrowth, but the save is there. Taiga living for so long. Look at the regen. He comes back to life immediately. A whole mess of damage in the middle, but the big one I'm seeing is all these health bars starting to drop for Entity. Will it be enough? As the BKBs wear off, they get a little bit of distance from Yuragi's in trouble. But now he's in trouble. Controlled and killed. Buyback comes out from Misha and the Rubik. So they were able to survive through all of that.
I mean, they got on top of the Drow. She has none.
And in the Wolves, they see him now.
I mean, this is everything here, these next moments. Roche is back up. Ghosts.
Jump right at the start onto that Lesh. Hex, but still fine for the moment. Need to get a little bit of separation. Katomi, they force him down to the low ground, and now the Hex the control. He doesn't have another round of it. Yuragi, they're on top of him, but can he stay alive? Watson turn, Gust, force back, trying to keep him alive on this Drow. Another force staff keeping her away from them. Taiga has another lift in a second if they need it. BZM out, has the stun, the control is there. They're dropping low on Entity, but have already lost Misha. Now the control is there. Stormstormer right on top of this Drought, trying to kill her off. Yuragi hoping to survive through this. DF jumps in. They find the kill. Yuragi living through it all, and now the turn onto Fishman, onto Stormstormer. Yuragi made it happen in perfect fashion, and Entity, they are going to lose this game.
It looks like it, absolutely. They can't kill the full duration exorcism. Not enough to kill the
for it. OG want to commit all the way. No buybacks for a little while, although Silencer just gets it now. Okay, Silencer has buyback. BZM turns, the Abyssal Blade is there. Want to roll back and forth onto Stormstorm. He's not buying back on the silencer. Does it now for Fishman. Gets the global. Control is there. They find the Slark. He's in trouble. He's controlled. He's hexed. He didn't get anything off. Watson is going to die. Dead for 2 minutes. The tiebreaker dream infinite is real. Stormstormer, he can't believe it. Look at his face. Oh my God. GG round 3.
I mean, the perseverance and endurance really from OG. Unbelievable performance this game. They're on the back foot. Literally almost the whole, like up to like what, 45 minutes or so. They pick